Okay, so which one of the books from Jason Reynolds or K.A. Holt was your favorite, and why?
I liked House Arrest.
Okay.
By K.A. Holt.
Uh-huh.
I liked that because actually when she came to visit, I figured out that it was a real story, and it just made it that more touching. I mean, it was already a really amazing story about that little boy, but the fact that it was based on true events just made it that much more powerful.
Okay, and what did you learn from the author visits?
From the author visits, so from Jason Reynolds, he talked a lot about poetry and how kind of there's a poet inside of everyone, and that really impacted, I guess, everyone in that room because it was just kind of surprising. He had a whole different approach on everything. And then K.A. Holt talked a lot kind of about how just writing from anywhere, it can really come from anywhere. That was kind of fascinating how she talked about where she got her ideas.
Yeah. So why was it special for you to meet the authors of the books rather than just reading the books?
Oh, yes. Okay, so K.A. Holt. So I had started House Arrest when she came, and wow, that whole story was just so sad, and it made it that much more powerful because it just...
Awesome. So, and you kind of answered this, but do you think, have you thought about any of the books differently now that you met the authors and know the story a little bit?
Yes, because I kind of thought of it as, maybe she researched something and she found this on the web, this story, and it was still a very powerful story, but K.A. Holt, after she wrote that book, after I figured out that she had written it based on her life, I figured out, I looked at it more of, wow, she actually went through this. This is all coming from her heart. It's really cool.
Yeah. And then why do you like to read, and why is reading important?
Oh, I love to read because it's kind of an escape from reality. It's almost anything can happen, and you get to experience all these different things that maybe would never happen to you, and you just learn a lot. And reading is important. Oh wait, I already answered.
That's okay. That's the last question. So after meeting the authors, do you think that you could be a writer, or you would want to write a book?
Yeah, I really do. I've always liked reading, but there's a poet inside of everyone, Jason Reynolds, and K.A. Holt was talking about just where the ideas can come from, and all of that, it just really makes you think like you can do it.
Yeah.
Just go out.